question we're all asking ourselves is, what exactly is the situation on the ground like there?
Good night here in Caracas. Things are very calm these last days. This weekend it has been calm. There hasn't been big gatherings, and Mr. Guaido has been able to work freely, at least as free as he can be in Caracas, and he was able to rally his followers in some big squares here in Caracas. That is in contrast to what happened in Wednesday and Thursday, the days after he proclaimed himself as acting president, when 36 people died and dozens was detained. And this can change this week because he called for more demonstration. There will be a demonstration on Wednesday for trying to turn the military, he said, to explain the military the amnesty law that he prepared. And he also prepared a rally for next rally and demonstration next 2nd of February to give thanks to the European Union for his support. So he's already thinking that Maduro is not going to call election. That is what the European Union asked in order to not recognize Guaido. He's not expecting that, and he's wanted to thank the European Union for recognizing Guaido then.
Well, Hector, you did mention the European Union. We saw Federica Mogherini came out last week with a statement calling for fresh elections, and it was reiterated this weekend, wasn't it, by France and Germany and Spain in a joint statement calling for fresh elections within 8 days, and if not, they said they would recognise Juan Guaido. How important do you think is this international position?
For Guaido, it's critical to gain recognition worldwide. One of his main objectives is to control the Venezuelan assets that the country keeps outside its territory. He continuously referred as defending the Venezuelan assets outside the country. It was actually reported this week that the Bank of England denied to Nicolas Maduro's government the retirement of more than 1,000 million euro in gold, 1 billion euro in gold this week. He also wants to control diplomacy. He's trying to put his people on the embassies of the countries that supports him. That's a very important part of his plan, as he already explained it. And it's absolutely sure that Guaido can't control the country and can turn the military in his favor without the international support. The government about this, the Nicolas Maduro government thinks this is a coup of État.
Well, Hector, you mentioned the military.
This international help.
Hector, you mentioned the military there. I mean, both sides want, of course, to get the military on their side, but has there been any response from the military as of yet?
Yes, so far the military dome supports Maduro. He has been today working with them. He was visiting a naval base. He was also in some maneuvers, in some demonstrations of power. Sometimes was fighting some objectives. And so far, the military dome supports Maduro. Guaido says that he is speaking with militaries. The one aggregate of defense in the embassy of Washington already supports him. And we also have to remember that during these last 2 years, some small military groups declared against Maduro. Yeah. There is militaries against Maduro also in Colombia. And Mr. Guaido is trying to get more militaries in his favor.